Hey, light your candle. Start connecting to breath. So welcome. If you were called here, welcome. Know that your frequency is what tunes this podcast. This is your oracle meditation. I am the medicine woman. I am here to invite you and challenge you to take those baby steps of meditation, to become that rebel that you've always wanted to be. Find your tribe, we're here, and check in. Learn to decode the messages that are all around us and learn to use your imagination through breath. So come, light that candle. And did you know that when you light that candle, you are connecting to Mother Earth? So let's do that. Let's light that candle and connect to Mother Earth. Time to check in. Time to receive her blessings. And start breathing. Did you know? So did you know that it is the waning gibbous moon? Time for gratitude, for surrendering, and definitely for releasing. We are currently sitting in that moon, so it kind of looks more like this. Just a bit of that darkness. And we know that when it looks like that waning gibbous moon, it is time for releasing, time for surrendering. And what are we surrendering? Negative thoughts, negative actions, negativity altogether. You don't have to decide. In this meditation, all you have to do is start to sit, breathe, and allow your thoughts to be cleared. To learn to practice training through your imagination and through breath. Truly learning to control your thoughts, use your words impeccably, and allow your actions to be more controlled and in line. These beautiful colors that you're seeing, this is the energy that we are currently moved into. We started on the new moon with the root chakra, working on our body, working on its survival. Moved into the sacral chakra, working with the intimacy, our emotional needs. As the phases of the moon changed, we moved into the next phase, which is the solar plexus, picking up our personal courage, clearing our thoughts, allowing ourselves to trust ourselves. Next, we moved into the heart chakra, allowing that forgiveness and compassion to influence our thoughts. At the full moon, we chose to celebrate with the throat chakra, opening up to oneness, to self-expression, to working on our voice, expressing our emotions. Now we are moved into the waning gibbous moon, working on that sixth phase. We are working directly with the third eye chakra, working with our psychic abilities and our intuition, allowing the truth to physically release your body, mind, and soul to oneness. So look, start breathing. And if this has got you curious, come. You are welcomed here. This meditation is not for anyone but the tribe. And if you're called here, you are the tribe. Let us continue through breath, through imagination, knowing that we are moving through the constellation Aries. Aries provides us that leadership, that aggressive, can-do attitude, residing in our head, in our mind, influencing our breath, our voice. Inhale and exhale. You are decalcifying that pineal gland. That pineal gland offers us imagination so that we are able to see clearly through our imagination. Ruled by the planet Mars, Mars offers us that stand and fight, that pick up the truth and let's go attitude. And for those of you that don't understand the third eye, do you dream? If you dream, that is your third eye. And when you breathe, you are able to decalcify it consciously through breath. That's what we're here to do, to learn how our body works and decode the messages. We are currently moving into the constellation Taurus. Taurus gives us that grounded responsibility, residing in our neck, giving us that flexibility to see both sides. Ruled by the planet Venus, and Venus is the planet of love, that compassionate, romantic interest. So if your neck is bothering you or you're getting headaches, know that you are moving through the emotion, understanding that it is not time to push anymore, but to release, to surrender, to sit in gratitude. So come, let us start this body scan. And for those of you that are new, we start with a body scan to physically relax our body, and then move to a message, and then EFT. EFT is emotional freedom. It will allow us to emotionally set ourselves free and input a positive affirmation. So just continue to breathe and listen. Imagine that your breath is connected to a hoop. Inhale. Let that hoop go high as you can imagine. Exhale, let it sink down. Let it relax your forehead. Close your eyes. Let the weight of that hoop relax your jaw, your neck. Release your tongue, your throat, your shoulders. Inhale, let it go back up. Imagine it going as high as you can imagine. Exhale, let it sink down again. Maybe just a bit faster, and this time let it create a bubble in its wake. That bubble, that's your transportation. That hoop, that's our relaxation. Sink. It's okay if it goes too fast. Just repeat it. I'll keep you in time, don't worry. Inhale, let it go all the way back up. Really sink into the darkness. Sink into that idea of relaxation. Don't be afraid of the quiet. Take it from here. Just keep breathing. Your thoughts will concentrate on that bubble. Your mind will be set free. Sink into the darkness and find us. If you've reached the end, tie off your bubble. Tie off your hoop. Create a balloon with a long cord and tie it off like a rope or a ribbon, a root, a vine. Feel that connection with Mother Earth once again. Listen to the sound. Welcome to the void. This is that third eye frequency. Let it vibrate. Just breathe and lay back. Imagine connecting to your mother once again with that cord, but this time your mother is Mother Earth. Feel it. This is the universal thought that brings the tribe together. The universal thought of the entire collective of the universe. Everything has a mother. That's what creates the unity that we want. Your mind is gifted and will remember this. This is how we weed out the fraudulent in a bubble connected to our Mother Earth. united with one thought. Now simply lay back and listen to a story. A guided story to help you navigate the world and set that game plan. Knowing that we are all walking a red road to the sacred mountains, to the unobstructed view of the next journey. And right now, we start this journey in the direction the thunder begins, using the energy that is all around us to create that momentum, to create that solitude, to surrender and know that your exhales are creating usable energy. Did you know that? Did you know that Mother Earth is able to scoop those exhales up, recycle them, and turn them into blessings, medicine, and magic? All that you're looking for, and all you have to do, exhale, release, surrender, and make room. That's it. Don't worry about the idea of what you're doing or how or blah, blah, blah. Just exhale. This is what AI can't do. This is what the crazy mind can't do. This is what cannot be replicated. This is our uniqueness. To inhale the blessings, the medicine, and magic, and exhale to make room. Knowing that that is the key that unlocks the door to the third eye, to the imagination, to the door that leads to the opportunities, that allows you to create, to heal, to navigate. Did you know that? This is the meditation that will help you discover your magic. The sign, the symbol, and the synchronicity that we get today, the heart of the sky. Look at this card. Look at this alignment. The heart of the sky is the love force that made all creation possible. This is where we are today, bringing you to that sacred reminder so that you may focus and be reminded that you are that original energy of creation. We are the paintbrush, the canvas, the artists. You may feel responsible for everything and everyone. Perhaps you think you're alone. That you are that dark hole. Let's fill that with imagination. That is the black canvas that allows the spark of life to create. Open that door. Set yourself free. Maybe just for today. Make it a habit. The animal that crosses our path today to help guide us, our elder moose. Honor your lineage. You are here because your ancestors believed in you. Believed in something greater than what they were taught. Let us light that candle and honor them today. The ancestor that steps before us to tell us that you are a legend. Honor your lineage. You come from greatness. Know that we are all on that soul coaching, looking and acting with impeccability, with persistence, with determination, knowing that we are clearing our thoughts, learning to practice through breath and imagination, to truly learn to control your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Not necessarily worrying about anyone else, but finally doing and putting yourself first and knowing that you are creating that opportunity of change. Know that we are all healing. It is time to tend to your garden, to open up to love. Know that you are not alone. If you followed me yesterday, we have gotten the symbol of flowers and roses repeatedly, reminding you that sometimes we do grow in the dark. Sometimes it feels like that. Sometimes it feels like we are surrounded by shit. But beautiful things come from humble beginnings. Know that you need to stop, look, and listen. Stop pushing. Start striving. We are working together in a humble garden, transforming. Know that you are part of a team, part of the seers of shine, creativity. See and be seen, because we are worthy of much more. Use that fertility, that creativity. This repeated message of flowers to see your beauty. No more negative thinking. Release that in the form of breath, once and for all. Or maybe just for today. Be reminded that you come from a lineage of legends, of determination, that sometimes can be and feel alone. But you are that heart of the sky. So use the energy that's around us. Align yourself with gratitude, with surrendering your negative thoughts and releasing what no longer serves you in the form of breath. Or we could do that session of EFT. EFT is emotional freedom technique. This is our Control-Alt-Delete button. This allows us to delete a thought, an emotion, something that no longer serves us, and allow our body to decide what our mind may be overwhelmed in doing. So come. Find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop. Tap. Tap, switch sides and tap. And repeat this. Oh, where'd I do? Wait, where's my thing? Oh, find that area on, that's how we wake up our emotional body. Find that area on your eyebrow, that third eye area, the one we're working on today, and repeat this message. I am impeccable in my thoughts, my words, and deeds. Tap the side of your eye. I am impeccable in my thoughts, word, and deed. Under my eye. Under your eye. I am impeccable in my thoughts, word, and deed. Under your nose. I am impeccable in my thoughts, word, and deed. Tap your chin. I am impeccable in my thoughts, word, and deed. Slide down your throat to the beginning of your collarbone. Repeat. I am impeccable in my thoughts, word, and deed. Tap under your arm and repeat. I am impeccable in my thoughts, word, and deed. Tap the top of your head. Let this message sink in. What could be the harm in focusing on yourself? It is time to be that impeccable, to pull up that impeccability and your responsibility for yourself. In your relationships, at home, your environment. Gather up your discipline, your integrity around you, and make it like that sacred cloak. No matter what it takes, maintain your power, your intent, and your focus. Pay attention to those little details. Let this message sink in if you haven't already. Be reminded that you are a blessing in the world, and that your actions, your words, your thoughts influence the vibration of us all. You are that drop that makes the ripples, that creates the overflow. It's no joke. Serious business. Serious matters. So come. Light that candle if you haven't already. Share this message with your friends. Know that they may be struggling too. But we are the rebels, the Rebel Alliance. Not collective thinkers, but collective movers. Sparks that create movement, doers. So, Thank you for liking, for following, for listening. Thank you for practicing your medicine. Please share this message. Like, continue to comment, subscribe, and strengthen our message of connection. Strengthen our tribe. Remember, this is the thing that those things out there can't do. Feel that connection to a mother, a collective thought, a united thought. So, let's go further into the dark and go back home, all through frequency. Don't stop breathing. You did it. Welcome back. So once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, for subscribing, and continue to strengthen our connection and strengthen our tribe. We are the doers, the changers, the cycle breakers. And it starts with you. So, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes to your many blessings. Stop, look, and listen. Stop pushing and start striving. Open up to that incredible creativity because you're worth it. Tend to your mind. Remember your journey is full of gratitude. You are a legend. Light that candle and honor your lineage. Open up to the heart of the sky and use that usable energy. So till we meet again, you are a blessing in this world. So many blessings to you, to me, and to all that listen.